Hi everyone, this is Stephanie, aka French Nygma for Last Word on Sports, Pro Wrestling, and Worldwide Wrestling. Today I have the chance to talk to someone who has never had a, a lot of interviews, and I'm delighted to welcome him to the Nygma Tech. Mr. John Skyler, welcome in France.
Bonjour. Thank you for having me. I guess I don't do a lot of interviews because I guess I'm so mean to people that they think that I'm not able to talk and do interviews. So this is a nice treat, nice change of pace for a change, especially you coming all the way from France. I can't wait.
but uh, you would be lucky to enjoy my French accent in English.
Yes. Yes.
No, but sometimes the heels are maybe easier to talk to because, and I had the chance to talk to Mustafa Ali, to Tasha Steelz, now you. I just can't wait for Jason Hotch, but for Specialism Zero, I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, Special Agent Zero doesn't do too much talking. I think what it is he has a hard time remembering his lines all the time, so he just doesn't speak at all. Uh, no, but that's what happens when you're it's almost a 7 foot tall killer. You don't really do a lot of speaking. So, but you've almost got the whole group now. Yeah, it's like if this was a collection, you would be like one of the top collectors.
I am an order for collector.
Yeah, there you go. I like
In
the
Ali,
sound
I
of
trust.
that.
That's really cool to talk to you about all the events that are going to come. And I will also, I noticed a few facts that I want to talk about with you because people don't realize that you're 18 year vet, 18 year veteran, that you worked before for TNA Wrestling. And there's a lot of questions that came to my mind, and I'm sure everybody will be happy about that. We saw you yesterday night. Well, for me, it was early this morning, but it's not. As you were by Mustafa Ali and Tasha Steelz side, we are on the road to Sacrifice, 7 days away. On TNA Plus, of course, Rebellion in 3 weeks, one of the big four of TNA. Uh, what do you expect? What do you want? We know Mustafa and Tasha are going to compete against Trey Miguel, Chad Stone. I'm sure you're not going to be too far. What are you expecting for the next two PLEs?
So let's talk about Sacrifice on March the 27th first, because that's right around the corner in New Orleans, live from the Alario Center. It will be Tasha Steelz and Mustafa Ali against Jada Stone and Trey Miguel. And as people, if you've been following TNA Impact on AMC, which you should be because it airs every Thursday night, or if you're on TNA Plus, you'll know that Jada Stone has been a real thorn in our side as of late, and as has Trey Miguel. And while Trey Miguel has the international championship wrapped around his waist, currently that could very easily become something that just happens to find itself in the hands of Mr. Ali. So it would be a real shame if that happened down the road. But in regards to next week, I think we really need to eliminate the Jada Stone problem first so we can really conduct the order for business that has been designed to be conducted since day one. And that's for all of us to end up with with me and Hotch with tag team gold, with Tasha the knockouts title, with Special Agent Zero, whatever the heck he wants. And obviously with Mr. Ali, whatever he wants as well. So the goal is to get all that gold in the camp of Order 4.
I like the idea of Mr. Holly. Harry. Yeah, he's on a pedestal. But he's the leader of Order 4.
Mhm.
Um, Before asking about Order 4, I want to ask you, you have been working with Jason Hodge for 4 years, nearly 4 years. What, what, the team, it's like a team of a young guy and a veteran. You have a 10-year gap. You're working extremely well. What made you work together and become a team?
So When I re-signed with TNA several years ago, the idea was obviously brought up to me about me teaming with this guy that had just won the gut check, and that
Yeah.
guy being Jason Hotch. We didn't really know each other. We were actually almost pretty much complete strangers. We were kind of thrown together to see kind of, oh, these guys sort of look alike. Let's just see what they can do together as a team. And they kind of put us together. And we were a little bit directionless for a while, and
Mhm.
then we really started finding our groove when we started wrestling teams like Ace and Bay. We really started to find our niche in ring. We just really needed something behind us to help really elevate us, and that came in the form of obviously Mr. Ali and Order 4 later down the road. But for me and Hotch, yeah, like you said, it's a 10-year gap, age wise and experience wise. And I would like to think the thing that's helped us work so well is I've made my mistakes over the past 18 years, and I've kind of helped him learn from my mistakes that I've made over the years to kind of help teach him. And he's an incredible athlete, way better athlete than I ever was, or who I ever will be. But he's just a fantastic athlete. He's got youth on his size, and I definitely think down the road, he's going to be a top singles champion in TNA or wherever he might end up. But I definitely think the future is very bright for Jason Hotch, and even and I'm saying that with also I want to reiterate there's a lot of meat left on the bone with us as a team. This it's not like we're going to be splitting up anytime soon because uh I mean, we're like brothers now at this point. And to go from complete strangers that were kind of just thrown together to being really having a solid bond now over the last 4 years as brothers is pretty special.
DNA is magic in
Yeah.
some way. Taking people and build a family. That's wonderful. So I'm gonna come to the order four. Um, what attracted you and Jason to become uh, members of Order 4 and to entrust Mustafa Ali?
So again, kind of going back to what I said, for a while there, me and Hotch kind of felt directionless within the company. I think we were actually on the verge of possibly being cut at one point because there was just a time when we just didn't really know what the future held for either one of us in
Mhm.
TNA. And Mr. Ali kind of re-emerged, and there was a lot of infighting going on at the time between me and Jason, and brothers fight, that's what happens. um, but we saw Mr. Ali approach the scene in TNA, and once he kind of arrived with all this buzz and this swagger and this, just it was like a fresh coat of paint for the two of us. uh, and all of a sudden we went from being directionless to having such a purpose, not only in TNA and on the show on a week to week basis, but just in professional wrestling and life. Mr. Ali came and he literally picked us up by the back of our necks and just pulled us up off the ground and literally said, "You're going to walk with me. You're going to walk side by side with me." And he did the same for Tasha Steelz. And I mean, if you look at the body of work that we've done over the last 12 to 16 months as a group, it's some of the best stuff I would dare say that's happened in TNA in the last 5 years. Bottom line, since I've been there at least, and I've been there about 5 years now. So I've seen a lot of stuff, and I think every time you put Order 4 out there, we're hitting home runs.
You bet. I say it every week. When I talked to Mr. Ali, when he was describing his inspirations, he was thinking about the leaders like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. When I talked to Tasha, she was like Victoria Pope in TV series. So, would you describe yourself and Jason? Are you like the ministers? I don't know. I don't know if it's a minister. Yeah, ministers. I don't know. How would you describe yourself and how do
I
you
think
take your
Mr. Ali actually,
inspiration?
yeah, I think Mr. Ali actually kind of puts it best. I wouldn't put it in a box of maybe me and Jason just being one thing. I think Mr. Ali likes to put us and reference us as his attack dogs. So we are kind of the protectors of, as you would say, the man that is on the pedestal, the man with the great hair, Mr. Ali. So we're kind of like that would be like our inspiration, I would say. I don't know if there's any famous attack dogs in history or anything like that, but we're that front line of defense. And you know, I'd like to see that we're part of the protection process of Order 4.
Yeah, and we will say especially the Agent Zero is the fridge of the team. I
Yeah,
like that. I like that.
he's the reinforcements.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you bet. 7 foot tall. That's
yeah.
very boom. Um, wanted to talk about TNA, of course, because not a lot of people know that you have been WWE, NXT, AEW. You have worked a lot to finally come to TNA. And it's been 4 years now, according to my notes. Um, what makes it different when people are, you already worked with TNA 2012, 2015, and now you're back now 2022, now 2026. Um, what makes it the place to be?
Well, first of all, I have to congratulate you for doing your research. You've done a lot of research, so that's impressive.
Always,
I'm very impressed. But
always.
no, I think if you ask anybody, if we have 150 wrestlers on the TNA roster, if you ask 150 of them, they'll tell you the thing that makes TNA stand out the most is the locker room.
Yeah,
Uh, the locker room is unlike anything I've ever seen. You know, when people are coming to the back after their matches, everybody's there to congratulate them. You don't see that everywhere else. You'll see it here and there at certain places, but like it's every week, you know, every night, every show. When the guys and girls are coming back through the curtain, everybody's there really rooting them on like a team. Because I do think that TNA for the longest time has been a team. I mean, we've been trying to fight for a common goal, and the more we succeed as a team, it becomes more and more special. So that's definitely the thing that I think makes TNA stand out the most from all those other places. And there's a lot of great people in those other locker rooms, but you know, even in the other, my friends within other companies that I still talk to, they'll always tell me, "Man, that TNA locker room just looks like it's the best." And I go, it is, it really is an awesome locker room. Very, just you know, you hear the word family thrown around quite a bit, but TNA really is like a tight knit team and family, and everybody's just so talented from the guys that are in the main event and the girls that are in the main event, all the way to the guys sitting in the production truck and helping put up the ring and you know put the people putting out the chairs, the referee, everybody. That it's just such a hardworking group of people. And I couldn't be prouder to be a part of the team. Finally, it took me a long time. 2012, I had a tryout. 2015, I had a tryout. I didn't get signed with TNA until 2021. So it's all worth the reward's worth it now.
To react to what Mr. Skyler say, yes, I always do a lot of research in order to be prepared. But do you feel the AMC effect? Um, I, I was doing my review this morning and I was like, damn, the episodes are better and better and better. And the viewership has exploded. And I feel like I know the company. I've been writing on it for nearly 10 years. I know everybody. I know this family affair it is. But for you and for everyone, it's like I feel like some people are like coming back to Impact, TNA Wrestling Impact, with like, wow, good one. And I'm very, very proud to support the company now. I've always supported the company. I've always been proud. But do you feel like the AMC effect, I would say, is motivating you and motivating the others more, and knowing the fact that a lot of people now are watching you, are aware of the fact that this company is huge, if they didn't know. And yeah, do you feel like the AMC effects.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, when we first found out we were going on AMC, everybody uh, again across the board on our roster knew it was a huge deal for us as a company. I know it motivated me personally to better myself in several different ways because I knew that there would be more eyes on TNA, and if I was going to get an opportunity, which I did, we were actually the first match on the first episode of the TNA
Absolute.
episode, TNA AMC episode. So. If the second you know you're going to have more viewers on you, you want to be the best you can possibly be. And I think that's again a trickle down effect all the way down our roster. Is everybody's highly motivated to put out on a weekly basis the not only their best performances, but they're also trying to put out the best version of themselves. You see everybody getting in better shape. You see everybody working harder at their craft. You see people working on their promos, working on their talking. Everybody across the board has been bringing something extra to the table since we've gone to AMC, and the viewership has, I think, shown that because the viewership continues to rise, and it will be a long process. It's not like an overnight thing. Rome wasn't built in a day. So I think this time next year, I'm hoping that our viewership has doubled to what it is already, and then now, you see more and more and more things about TNA blowing up. I think it's only a matter of time. TNA is not going away. It never will.
You know, me, I would it's preaching a convert because I've been there for so long and I've always, always, always been there. I've always said it's a great company. But this time it's a bit different and I feel like I have to put something more so in my reviews and everything I do because that's so cool. That's so damn cool. And I love doing the PLEs and I loved talking to all of you, feeling like a part of the family too. It's been such a long time after all.
Yes.
Do you have championship goals with Jason in the sense that can I say Mr. Ali allow or wants you to maybe one day have the tag team championship or
Yes,
any
I
other
think.
title?
Yeah, I think that's been the goal ever since me and Jason got together. And again, when we were first put together, I don't think either one of us saw that ever happening. And now that we've survived, I like to put it that way, we've survived the waters of TNA. I don't think us carrying tag team gold is too far fetched. In fact, I think it's overdue. And I think it will happen. And I think when we are the tag team champions, that'll make us even more of a threat to others, and it'll raise our stock and our value with Mr. Ali. And right now, yes, one of the main things that we want to do is continue to make Mr. Ali happy because that means more money in all of our pockets. So that is the main goal. But yes, tag team gold is something that is, I think, going to happen for me and Jason sooner rather than later because I think it's overdue. And I think with our tag team roster right now, I mean, we've got the Nimitz, we've got the Hardys, we've got the Righteous, we've got Sinner and Saint. BDE and Rich Swan have now put some tag matches out there together. So it's a pretty stacked tag division at the moment, and the system. I mean, who could forget them? We know them very well. We know them very well. So, I mean, what a stacked tag division. And I think you could put me and Jason Hotch up against any one of those teams, and like Order Four always does, like I said when we started, week after week, we're going to hit a home run.
Before I ask my last question, we'll remind everybody that Sacrifice is next Friday, Friday 20, March 27 from New Orleans, and then April 11, Rebellion live on TNA Plus, and of course Thursday Night Impact every week on AMC, Sportsnet, and TNA Plus. And my last question, because like we said, you've been there for 18 years and you have never given up. What kind of advice would you give to a young talent that may be struggling Now that you have all this experience and all of you have a lot to give in some way. Uh, I think of Ricky Sosa at Belgium. I'm half French, half Belgium, so I was really proud. um, what would you say to a young talent who is struggling uh, from your experience, knowing that it's been a long ride, but you're here in TNA?
Yeah, if I had to give any young talent any advice, we as pro wrestlers constantly get in the habit of chasing the payoff. We all want to chase the payoff, whatever that may be to somebody. It could be getting signed, it could be monetary, financial gain, it could be, wrestling in a certain building. We always are constantly chasing goals, which is good, but also chasing that payoff, and we always want it right now. And if I could tell anybody anything, it's basically you get into this business with nothing, you're going to leave it with nothing. uh the payoff, when it's all said and done, is the journey, the people that you get to meet, the people you get to talk to, such as yourself, the countries you get to go to, the places you get to visit, and then yeah, the matches you get to have, the things and the experiences you get to do. Like, there's going to come a day when it's all over and you're going to realize that, hey, the payoff was this journey, this incredible journey. Like, my payoff has been this 18-year journey and all the things I've gotten to do, the places I've gotten to wrestle, the places I've gotten to go. So the journey is the payoff. That's what I would tell any young wrestler that is struggling or trying to break in or already broken into the wrestling business. Um, that's what I got.
I would say the same. When you're 18 or 20, you're like, yeah, I want everything, etc. And now I am 46. Yes, it doesn't look like. And I
Yeah,
feel
no, I
so
was gonna say
much more.
26.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God. But you feel like you have more experience to, I'm going to say that. I feel better now than when I was 20 because I have this journey, like you say, and all this experience, all these interviews that I have done that now make me a good interviewer, I hope. But really, and the TNA family is the best because they have always, always, always supported me. So thank you so, so much.